So Bill O'Reilly's back in the news again. A newsman who's back in the news. That's interesting. This is his, I believe it's his fifth sexual allegation. And after Roger Ailes leaves under 6 provable allegations of sexual assault and sexual harassment. And I guess that, this is that old school, Mad Men, 60s, men rule everything. Women are walk around in a short skirt and go get me some coffee. Fox News has paid for his sexual indiscretions up to $13 million just for Bill O'Reilly. So if he didn't do it, why is he paying? Makes you think. When you pay to settle, it means there must have been a story there. I mean, we've got recordings of him being, it sounds like he's drunk while he's masturbating, talking to this woman. This woman is not even responding to him on the phone. She's just recording the phone call. And he's just rambling on about how he wants to get her in a shower and get her naked. And, first he wants to get her drunk. I want to get a couple of glasses of wine in you really fast. I mean, how is that not Bill Cosby roofie style? Yeah, I want to get a couple of glasses of wine in you real fast, and then I want to get you in the shower, and I want to get you all soapy, and I want to rub a loofah all over you. I want to reach from you behind, and, Bill O'Reilly actually wrote some softcore porn one time, and he narrated it himself. You got to check that out. It's just too funny. Just to listen to him reading his own book about how he wants to reach around and grab women. And, here we go. He's talking to this woman on the phone while he's wasted about what he would do. And, you could tell he's drunk because the loofah changed into a falafel or something. He's like, yeah, and then I'm going to take that falafel loofah. He's completely wasted. But anyway, they have recordings of that. And Fox News has had to pay for his sexual indiscretions, $13 million so far. And of course, his excuse for not suing is, I don't want to hurt my children in any fashion. Well, recent interviews with his children, they've said that, when he was at home, they never saw him. He was never around anyway. Wasn't any kind of father. So he's hiding behind his children for the reason why he's just settling these sexual harassment cases. It's got nothing to do with the fact that he did it. All these women coming forward, and he's not fighting them. He's just getting Fox News to pay him off. The whole MO behind this is Bill O'Reilly says, okay, if you have sex with me, your career will get better. You will become a correspondent. And I don't know if you know this or not, but, you get, as a Fox News employee, you get paid. But if you get that correspondence title, you get a lot more money. That's just a huge pay jump. So Bill O'Reilly's like, hey, I could get you a correspondence position, yada, yada, yada. And all you got to do is sleep with me. And then these women don't sleep with him. And within a matter of days, weeks, or months, they're gone. They're not just gone from his show. They're gone from Fox News because they're not playing ball. This is the MO. This is that Mad Men mentality from the 60s. Women should be at home. They should be washing dishes and taking care of the kids and, and going grocery shopping while the men go out and do the job. Hey, Bill, times have changed. Women have gotten a little bit more independent. And why should Fox News have to pay for your sex, man? For God's sakes, go get a hooker. Something. It'd be a hell of a lot cheaper than $13 million. But this kind of leads me to the question, what does it take to get fired these days? Whether you're a congressman or, a public official or you're a newsman, what does it take to get canned? I mean, it's not any of the bad stuff you do or say. It just seems to me that it's a sexual indiscretion. It's what gets you the most trouble. It's how we procreate, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, why is sex painted in such an ugly light? It blows my mind. So, we got Bill O'Reilly. Says these horrible things all the time. He's racist as hell. give you so many examples. Maxine Waters just a few days ago, not really listening to what she's saying on the House floor, what she's talking about. Immediately, the first thing out of his mouth is, I couldn't hear a word she was saying because I was too busy looking at her James Brown wig. They don't even know that's racist. They have no idea that saying something like that is just racist. And sexist, too, because it's Maxine Waters. Women shouldn't be speaking. They should just be pretty and shut up. You see the women on Fox News. They're wearing these scantily clad little dresses. They have them doing a, menial task on camera. It's like, ladies, why don't you show me how you use that duster? Why don't you bend over in that low cut, short dress? Just bend over for the 70-year-old men that are watching on Fox News. Because that's all it is. The only way they want to see a woman is if she's cleaning or cooking something. Meanwhile, the men get to stand up to the side in their Mad Men business suits going, yeah, clean that up. Well, yeah, why don't you go down a little bit further and dust off that coffee table? So it's not about his racism. Bill O'Reilly won't get fired for his racism. It's not about the lies, the lack of empathy that he has for other people. I mean, this is a very wealthy guy. He hasn't had to struggle in a long time. He's got no empathy for what the common man kind of goes through. And it certainly isn't about his constant obfuscation of it's not the white man's problem, it's the black man, it's the brown man, it's the Middle Eastern guy, it's the Democrat, it's always somebody else. It's this purposeful distraction to keep you from what the truth is. We got Roger Ailes did exactly the same thing. But, he didn't get released from Fox News because it was a horrible propaganda machine that he created. It was about his sexual indiscretions. Now, we've all seen pictures of Roger Ailes. It looks like Jabba the Hutt. Get that whole Return of the Jedi, Carrie Fisher, ooh, don't touch me with your tongue. When I look at the pictures of Roger Ailes, I feel disgusted. So I know that none of these women that he propositioned wanted to have sex with him, but this was the whole idea. The things that he said, the things that he did, the way he would ask women to turn when they came into the office to meet him, just so he could look at their dress and offering to, your career could go somewhere if you have sex with somebody like me. That's why he's gone. What does it take to get fired? Remember wide stance Senator Larry Craig is a senator from Idaho. Idaho. But it wasn't the anti-gay sentiment that he was always pushing. He hated gay marriage. He didn't believe in the hate crime legislation against the LGBT community. He didn't care about that. Nothing to do with that. But of course, he gets caught trying to have gay sex. Larry Craig did not. He didn't have to leave his position. He did finish out his term, but he never got a job again. Although recently he was embroiled in another scandal. This was campaign finance corruption, where he used his campaign funds to pay for the lawyers against the this sex scandal that he had in the bathroom, and he was forced to pay $242,000 back because he misused those campaign funds. And it's not just the like a gay senator. It's also the Republican senator from South Carolina, Mark Sanford, who if you remember, he was the Appalachian Trail guy where he cheated on his wife with a woman who was supposedly going down the Appalachian Trail. It turns out he was just having an affair, and he loses his job. He actually got his job back, and as far as the conservative goes, he's moderate. I mean that's definitely a sliding scale when it comes to conservatives, but. It seems to me that the only reason why people lose their jobs in public life is some sex scandal, and it's got nothing to do with the bad things that they do. So when we live in a world where sex is the worst thing you can do, it's got nothing to do with bombs, or it's got nothing to do with corruption, or some of the horrible misogynistic, xenophobic, racist, sexist things that people say. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the sex. I think we need a little reevaluation of what really is important in a reality check. Hey, this is Antoinette from Transistor Rodeo. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe for more videos and content, and you can follow me on Twitter at Transistor Rodeo.